Hello, my friends. Welcome back, brodienerotv. We're still on this podcast marathon here in Amsterdam. I'm here with my friend and amazing producer, Timelapse. How are you, bro?
Hey, bro, thank you for inviting me. And it's a pleasure for me to stay here with you. And we are in Amsterdam just for the important week for promoter, for DJ. And I play Saturday with Henry Bergman back to back in the club.
Yeah.
But I stay here just for the public relation for the
Yes.
first, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
of course, of
yeah.
course. So, how many years have you come to ADE?
Usually almost every year.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. How many years total? Like 5 years? 6
It's
years?
almost 10 years, bro.
10 years?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Wow.
same to the Ade and same to the Sonar because I think it's the best festival
Mm.
when we stay all together, DJ, promoter. It's very, very important, yes, just for the public relation.
Yeah.
Yes, very important.
So when you come here, in your mind, you focus on performance gigs or focus on network and connect? What's important for you at ADE?
Yes, when I stay here, for me important everyone because for connect and stay focused for the listen the DJ set for the big artist for new influence and try to work when come back in the studio
Yeah.
for the new sound, new influence and
Yeah.
try to create a new sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have studio sessions this week? You go to the studio with some artists?
No, bro. I have a studio session. I think when back in Naples because I live in
Oh, okay.
Naples. So
Yeah.
I stay here
Yeah.
and work every day. When I don't play, I stay in the studio every day. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Nice, nice. So I want to share a story with everyone how we met.
Okay.
So I think it's 2 summers ago in
Yes.
Ibiza.
In Ibiza. Yes.
Yeah, it was my first time I ever go to Ibiza in my life.
Yeah.
I went with my girlfriend and we went to support Hunter Game.
Yeah, because we are friends from Antergame Martino.
Yeah.
And I remember the night we stay in Ibiza all together in the second room at the high.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Play Antergame, Konstantin Sibold and Kevin De Vries.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an amazing night, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
crazy B2B with Konstantin and Kevin De Vries. Wow. Just every song, bomb, bomb,
Yeah.
bomb.
Was crazy night, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. For 2025, this year, how has the year been for your career? I see you have some releases, some cool shows.
Yeah, this year for me was very, very important because I've sing and I've released music on very important label from the label from Antergame, like Just This.
Yes.
I've released music on Siames.
Yes, I am easy. Yeah.
With the Unfold, very important track for me this year with the guys Adriatique. And Automatic EP is planned for 21 November. Yes, it's 4 tracks.
Yes.
Play from Adriatique, Son of Son, Henry Bergman, and many more.
Yeah.
And on the final December, I'm waiting the remix from the track Summer Sultan Agitato.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very great track. Play from Dixon 2 years every week. And I have remix Summer Sultan. This track is a very, very honor for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
very
great,
good.
man.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to a little bit of your story and history about becoming a producer, because I ask all of the producers that come on the podcast how to become so good at production, because I think it's interesting because when I first met you, I see your Instagram and I see you doing some things and you have a lot of connections to big artists.
Yeah.
Big artists follow, support you, all of this stuff. So then this year you drop a big song, your career grows,
Yes.
more famous,
Yes.
more attention, more action. But I want to go back to when you made the decision to say, I want to be a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My project Timelapse was born 9 years ago in Berlin, because I stay in home with Mind the Gains, Tale of Us, and many more. But I started to produce music not for play, just for the passion, okay? Because my first release was 5 tracks, but not for the club.
Okay.
Yeah. On German label like Liebe Detail. And but when I have released this track, I have see so many people, techno producer, electronic producer, tech house producer, follow me, and she have contact me for the, hey, this is release is very very good. And from this release, I've started to produce music for the club and start to play around the world step by step.
Yeah.
But it's always hard now to try to send music to big artists, because are super full, are super busy, But if you continue to produce music, good music, every years, step by step, I think you can arrive just for listening your music to the big artist. And maybe if you like your music, for sure play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we create connection step by step,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
When you said, okay, I'm serious now, I want to make production, a music production, a real professional career, how many hours or how long do you sit working? What does like 1 week look like? Every day? Many hours?
This is a very great question, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I think 10 years. 10 years, I stay every day in the studio, but almost 10 hours on the day. Yes, because if you in 1 month produce 10 tracks, maybe I like 2 or 1. Yeah, okay. Rest, you are not sure, but maybe 1 like. Okay, these come in the box in the computer. Rest coming out. Yeah. Yeah.
Recycle bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Yeah.
Wow.
Every day. Yes.
But
another problem is if you use vocal. Maybe you search a great vocal you like, you create the track. Maybe other people have used your same vocal, and the track is burned.
Okay.
This is another problem now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess especially with platforms like Splice.
Exactly.
It's like I hear the same. Right now, I think it's very, very trendy to use UK rapper, like hip-hop vocals. And it sounds good. I love it. But sometimes I hear like 3 artists in 1 year put out a single and all the same vocal sample.
Exactly.
I say, fuck, like it's...
Exactly,
Yeah. So do you think it's important to push and try to find original vocals, like collaborate with different real singers, real people, not just take samples from Splice?
Yeah, I think original sound and original vocal is always the best, because the big artists, if you listen to the track, for sure like original track, bro. Yeah. If you use a Splice, it's good. I love people producer when use a Splice, but is the run for the first producer. Yeah. If you use this vocal, you are the first, you are win.
Yeah.
If you are the second, you are lose, bro.
Yeah.
This is the
true. I'm curious. I have a question. So, what's your opinion of using AI in music production now? Because I'm seeing friends show me, they play me a song and they say, bro, I just make this 15 minutes in AI. I say, what am I doing? Why do I sit here for 10 hours every day on the computer if people can make a song in 15 minutes?
Yeah, now I think the AI is good if you can help you in the production. Yeah, maybe I see the website create vocal. Maybe you can question if you can add some other parts in the tracks. Maybe you can help if you quest. But the people, when I listen the vocal use AI,
Yeah.
I think no, because listen and see, yes, this vocal is from yeah.
Yeah.
It's different from the original, yes.
Right.
At the moment, maybe in the future it's different,
Yeah.
but for sure, I think.
Yeah.
At the moment, is in progress the work from the AI, but
Yeah.
is the future, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, on this YouTube page, my channel,
Okay.
I think I have a lot of DJs and producers that want to learn how to grow up and grow their
Okay.
careers. And I think when they see someone like yourself make connections with big artists, get your songs signed on big labels, these people watching, and the artists watching, they think, how do I make a connection with a big artist? How do I get my music on a big label? I wondered if you could share a little bit about how you make a good relationship
Okay.
with, for example, Adriatique,
Yeah.
how you make a good relationship, how you share your music, and how you get it signed.
Yeah, I remember when the Adriatic have sent me the message 3 years ago. I stay at home to my friend. Adriatic sent me the message, bro, do you have music for us? Yeah, in this moment I have 5 tracks finished and a send. Okay, with these 5 tracks, like only one, like the name was Refraction 2 years ago on Siames.
Yeah.
And from this moment, we start a relationship with the guys.
Yeah.
And stay in contact on WhatsApp, send the music, suggestion for change, and maybe modify the track,
Yeah.
And this is the first big label, I think, 2 years ago for me on Siames, because now Siames is on the top label, I think, yes. Now.
Sure.
Yeah, and you can, if you can come on the big label, the street is almost easy to sing all their music, because the people now see big label for the first, and if after you sing this, the people come to listen your old production. If you like, the street is good. Yeah.
Yes. Nice. So you didn't go to Adriatic to share music. Adriatic came to you.
Yeah, because, bro, 8 years ago, I have released my remix on Culprit from Los Angeles. At the time, was a very big label, and Adriatic sing the first EP on Culprit. And remember to me, when I have released my remix on Culprit from Los Angeles, and after so many times, I have received this message on Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro, do you have music for us? Wow. He's the best for me.
Yeah.
And from this moment start a very great connection with the guys. Yes.
Wow.
For me are very best producer for me at the moment.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
wow, it's so crazy. So every podcast, I like to ask the guest if you can remember one time, one moment when something happened and everything changed for you. Like you just, everything happens. So, for example, an email, direct message, phone call, somebody comes to you, gives you good news, and everything changes for you. Your career just goes boom.
Yeah, my career was changed when I have released the track called Unfold in October on Siames. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the guys before the release have played the track in every show, almost 1 year, almost. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I have played in every show, so much video, important video, and the people request track ED, and after the release, the people send a message, this is a great track. I try to search when the guys play, but Shazam don't have taken the...
Shazam doesn't work,
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm curious, when the song Unfold comes out,
okay,
what new things happen? You get so much followers, so much phone calls, so much emails, so many new shows. What things start to happen for you after the release?
Yeah, after the release, I received so many requests just for play, so many requests for the remix, but I accept not everyone, of course. Yeah, if I like the track, yes, I'm open for the remix, of course. And so many requests for the management, but at the moment I am freelance, just for my decision. I think in January, have a new management, and this is the point, I think, when Unfold is out, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So special.
Yes.
You just said something about making a decision, choosing not to take management right now. How come? Can you explain? Because I think a lot of DJs watching think in their mind, if someone comes and says, I want to manage you, they go, they just take it.
Yeah.
But for you, I think you maybe have a special strategy you're thinking.
Yes.
Maybe a specific partner, a certain specific manager you think is good for you. Can you explain why you make the decision not to have a manager right now?
Yeah, bro. At the moment, I have received so many requests for the management, but it's not really good for me because I like other management. Yeah, especially in Italy. The name is Oltre Booking. It's the management for Circo Loco, and I try to enter in this. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is my decision at the moment. Yeah, but I'm working step by step. Yeah, at the moment I'm waiting some important release plan for the end to the year and for the next year. I have so much important release plan next year.
Wow, great.
I can talk now just for the January on Defected. With the the release on Defected with it's collaboration with the Julianico. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the start for New Year's. Yes.
Oh,
and
man. Great.
All the release I can sharing step by step.
Yeah, sure. I understand. You keep some secrets.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah. I want to ask, where is your focus now? Because I think in the beginning, the focus is to make strong music, put it out, everybody comes to you, and then more gigs come, more tour, more shows. So where in your mind do you want to put more of your energy? Are you more focused to get more gigs in 2026 and tour more? Or do you think, I need more good music to keep growing. I need to be in the studio more. Where? I mean, of course, the perfect answer is 50%, 50%, tour, music. But I think it's difficult. A lot of artists, they have problems with so much touring, no time for studio.
Exactly, bro. Now I'm working almost 20 hours in the day. 50% in the studio, 50% for the communication, tour, dates, talk with the promoter and many more. And after this, I think I stay focused to produce music, electronic and house combined together, because my project is not really underground, but is I try to come to the mainstream street, just for the try to take the people like house music and electronic music, This is the mix for me. And I try to combine this sound together and push together.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, what's your opinion on the status of melodic techno right now?
Okay.
I feel when I met you, melodic techno was really known and defined by the Afterlife sound. It's like you think melodic techno, you think Afterlife.
Yeah, because it's born with the Afterlife.
Yeah, and now we see Anima going so far and so big with his sound.
Big, yeah.
And he's almost taking like the melodic techno sound very mainstream.
Yeah.
And almost, this is not the perfect word, but commercial.
Yeah.
Something like this. So I want to know from your side as a producer, how do you feel about where melodic techno is going, do you want to stay with melodic techno, or are you, like you said, you're kind of bringing some melodic techno, mix it with traditional house,
Yes.
making your own sound?
Yeah.
What's your focus, and what's your opinion on where melodic techno is going?
Yeah, my opinion is the sound melodic techno. I love when it was start, especially with Afterlife. Yeah, I remember the first DJ set from Tel Aviv. It's really amazing. Yeah, amazing sound, and the people like the style of Tel Aviv. Yes,
Yeah.
but in the year, this music was changed, and Anima now is the best producer, of course, and is almost commercial now. Yeah, almost commercial. But I think never did this music, bro, because you know the music coming up, coming down, but the level is always on the top. I think now, melodic techno. Yeah, because Anima take this sound on super level. Yeah. Yes.
So what's important for your sound for now and the future? Do you think for the next while you will keep the combination of melodic techno with the house elements? Is this your new direction?
Yeah, this is new direction, bro. Melodic techno and the house music combined together. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and electronic music, of course.
Yeah. Great. What's one big goal for you that you didn't take it yet, but you think about it? And what do you think could be a good plan to get this goal? For example, the goal could be play this festival, play this venue, sign with this label. What's just one special goal for you that you didn't get it yet, but you want to get it in the future?
But I think the important goal is when you try to collaborate with a big artist. If you big artists write you, I want to collaborate with you, I think it's the best goal for the producer. Example, if you tomorrow I start to collaborate with Mind the Gaze, for me is a big honor, you know, because he is my favorite artist, producer. Yeah? Yes, my favorite producer. Yeah, yes, it's a dream for me. Yeah.
Right.
I hope maybe in the future, I don't know, but this is my dream. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
It seems like a real goal that's super possible because the connections is so close. You're close to these guys.
Yeah, bro. But I think if you work and you want this, I think in the time you can. I think, yeah. If you create great music, if you work, stay focused on the great music, I think you arrive, bro. Yes, I ever see so many artists realize the dream. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. So you shared one big dream collaboration. What's one big dream venue you want to play?
My favorite venue is Panorama Bar in Berlin, bro.
Whoa, yes. In the Berghain?
Yeah, no, in the Panorama Bar is level up.
It's a level up.
Yeah. Yes.
Man, so crazy story. I had a friend from Canada who moved to Germany, and she kept telling me, at this time I was very still much into hip-hop. I didn't change to electronic music. This is maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So she says, you have to come see this place called the Berghain. But she goes, you need to wear all black.
Yeah.
She goes, it's very hard to get
this
in.
This is the outfit request. Yes, all black. Yes.
Yeah, and anyways, long story short, she invited me, I think 2 times. Both times I got into the Berghain, and I always have this memory of sunrise in the Panorama Bar.
Yeah.
Where they open the blinds.
Yeah.
And the sun comes in, and you have a prosecco, and
it was magic, bro. Yes. Yeah, I remember when I come to the dancer and listen Tel Aviv, Mind the Gaze in the Panorama Bar. For me, it's the best moment in my life and the best DJ set from Tel Aviv, Mind the Gaze, Mano Letaf, and Dixon. I have listened the best DJ set inside. Yeah.
Whoa.
The best, bro.
You heard all of these artists in
Yeah, because
Panorama?
10 years ago I live in Berlin, yes, for 3 years, yeah,
Yeah.
and stay here
Okay.
in Berlin, and every week I stay in the Berlin in a Panorama bar for dancer, yes.
Wow.
Yes, and listen new music, you know.
Yes. Inspired.
Yes. Yeah, super inspired, yes.
Cool. So you've been producing for over 10 years, and I wanted to ask, so 10 years ago, it was very different,
Yeah, super different.
and now in 2025, we have all of these tools like Splice, like AI, to help producers get better more fast.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, if you had to become a great producer really fast now, I don't think it would necessarily take 10 years. How would you make your skills as a producer go quicker now with these tools?
Yeah, bro, for sure it's changed from 10 years ago and now. 10 years ago was a really, really hard example to search vocal, example that not have so many plugin important stay this year, example Serum 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use Serum 2, but 10 years ago Serum 2 never people use, yeah, example,
Right.
yeah. But for me now it's too easy produce music, yeah.
Yeah.
So much artists, so much producer, but the level now, bro, is so very, very big now, different from the 10 years ago, because the competition is very, very high, and the level from a young producer is very top, because stay every day in the studio on PC and producing good music, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I was curious, have you seen the new plugin update, Omnisphere 3? Do you use Omnisphere?
I have used Omnisphere 2,
Yeah.
but when I start to use only Diva and Serum, I use only these two. No, yeah, only this play, only this. I use only these two, and maybe Arturia, maybe.
Okay. Do you find that what makes you want to use Diva so much?
Yeah, I use Diva for the lead, for the pads.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. And Serum for the bass, plaque. Yeah. This is my combined, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
It's interesting because I was talking to another producer who's very good.
Okay.
And he said he loves Diva because he can make really nice warm bass.
Yeah. It's very good for the bass, lead, yes.
Okay, but you prefer Diva for pads and lead.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Wow, cool. Nice, man. I have a couple more questions. So one of them is advice for the people watching.
Okay.
Because I think that there's a lot of local producers that have dreams to go from local resident to international.
Okay.
And I'm sure for you, in your mind, you still have more big goals to have. Not super famous yet, but still growing. But for anybody watching, they look at you and they say, whoa, Adriatic support, signed on Siamese, going close to Mind Against, connections, all of this stuff. When they see that, that's a big goal for them. If you could give 3 advice and tips for them to go from local DJs to global producer DJs.
Yeah, bro. At the moment, important is stay focused to produce the music. Yes, if you want play around the world, if you want the people know your name, it's important produce music and good music, and especially different sound from the other, because if you produce the same music from the other artists, it's too hard. Yeah. And if you create good music but different from the other, the people like your style and start to support you. Okay, if you come in this street, I think it's good. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, step by step, of course. Yeah, but important is never give up. This is important. Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too easy. Yeah, stop. Okay, no, I know. Arrive on Siames. I stop to produce. I stop to play. But no, it's too easy to stop.
Yeah.
But if you never give up and stay focused, work every day, I think step by step you arrive.
Yeah, amazing, bro. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
What about teachers and mentors? Did you have anybody helping you to learn to become a producer or give you some advice for your career?
Yeah, bro. I have a friend. He's a collector for vinyl. He's a big collector and a very, very important person in my life. I stay every day at home with this person because she opened the decks and listened by old vinyl, and I tried to listen old techno, old house music, funky, and many more sound. And I tried to listen every day old music and have my new influence, okay? But combined with new sound, of course. Because old house with new house. Cool. And I try to combine it, okay? And another my teacher is Alex from Mind Against, because because I have friend from him for a long time. And when I finish my track, I try to send to Alex to give me a feedback. This is important for me because for me he's a real professional. And bro, maybe you can change this, maybe you can try to create new melody, okay? And this is important for me. I think the best have this person in my life. Yes.
Great. Well, bro, I want to take some time now just to acknowledge you and say thank you for coming here.
Thank you too for inviting me, bro.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's really nice for me to see because, like I said, when even just seeing on Instagram when I meet you 2 summers ago, I can see some stuff happening for you, and I can see a little bit like this. But now in just this last 1 year, 2025.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
So this for me is inspiring, and I hope for 2026 more success for you.
I hope
more health,
you know.
And I hope one day soon I can organize some music.
I hope to play together.
Yeah. You give me your opinion, some advice to become a better producer.
Send me your music every day when you want to.
Cool. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you too, bro.
My friends, thank you so much. Make sure you follow Timelapse on Instagram. Support, download the music, Beatport, everything. We'll see you in the next episode. Much love. Peace.
Thank you. Bye.